a lot on the line here inside Carver Hawkeye Arena.
Well, Washington gets it first, just a game back of Iowa for that final spot.
To Rutgers in overtime, a game that they felt like they had until a late turnover ended up forcing overtime, and then Harper and company were just too much. So both these teams got a bad taste in their mouth and hungry for a win.
Osobor in tight, denied by Traore, but he sticks with it and through single coverage.
When they get set in the half court here, just play through Osobor and he'll just back down.
There's only one guy there, sent one body at him again, and Kepnong open at the basket.
Just back his way down into options.
It's almost like nobody was there.
Yeah, no resistance.
Very little on his way in. And Sanford reverses for two.
You're for him.
Nick, it was a familiar look. You kind of rose up, puffed your chest out as soon as he went on that drive.
That's right.
Well, red hot shooter Tyler Harris. Can Mason and Harris hit some shots?
I just think the three-point line in general, it's huge for Dix and Sanford for Iowa, and then with Osobor's ability to back down, here comes a double team.
And Osobor got in tight again. Oh, good push from Thelwell for Dembele.
Danny's was roster, so maybe that's allowing for Kingsbury to get on the floor.
Dix into the backcourt. That was deflected, apparently. Sanford's looking around. I think he thought there was going to be a backcourt violation.
Instead of another look at it, unless I got deflected, that looked like it should have been an over and back. And there is the in the lane trying to provide some help for your teammates. Make Kingsbury a scorer.
Dix
really post up on Dix here for Osobor.
Three, Mason, got that. Through the back door, Dix leaves it off. Dembele from out deep, he cashes in. Not a lethal three-point shooter. That interior presence hasn't been there.
No question about it.
Mason tries the other side. He's looked more like a guy that's going to give you 15 to 20 at night last few weeks.
Been right there in a lot of games.
Harding shut off by DJ Davis, who's back in there today and forces the turnover. Mason out and running, 1-on-2 with the finger roll.
The interception and the layup.
They just stay glued to the shooters.
That's it. When you see penetration, you want to help, and you have to resist that when Harding's the one driving.
And good hustle from Breidenbach to tie it up. A late shot clock. This won't happen much in this game. 5 to shoot for Iheanacho. DJ Davis from the corner rattles it down.
Excellent shooter from beyond the arc is DJ Davis, the Butler transfer.
He was sick and didn't practice after that Rutgers game either. Kingsbury right with him.
Great defense from Kingsbury.
Harding pushes. Sanford breaks free and backs a three. Matt Gatens, the assistant coach who had the scout for Iowa yesterday, said it time and time again. He is going down there to...
This guy's a special player. Disregard the result of that specific play.
Iqbal ID's talent, and it goes away. Sanford for three. Right through the contests. To stop after the three as Harris misses. They will hit you in a blur. The brothers working together. Price and Payton for two. Point guard for Washington with his career high on Wednesday night. Ball is back in his hands with 5 on the shot clock. Sweeping in on Sanford. 2 to go. Leans in and rattles it away.
Gotten to the basket, and in this case, gotten fouled.
Sanford family with 11 points. This guy's scorching right now, and he makes the just
a smart defensive sequence from Washington to force Kingsbury to have to make a play.
Osobor drew the help, got his own through the trees, and got going again. Now they slow.
Yeah, this is what makes him tough, is he can back down.
Kepnong uses his size, gets the bounce.
And why is
that trip? Bronze coming off a big scoring game. Got 2 more.
15 points.
Brock Harding throws a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. He was fine.
He's ice in his ear.
He came in, familiarity with the Big Ten. Beat Iowa twice when he was with Nebraska. Harding, triple goes. Into the book from 3 for the first time today for Brock Harding. Washington sees their lead go to 7. As Osobor fights in through a double team.
Got to continue to just play through Osobor at every turn.
If he starts racking up some assists here, he could flirt with a triple-double like he did at Penn State.
Yes.
Bronze diving to the rim. Plus on that analysis.
Yeah, Bronze is, think about in person, he's got big shoulders. He's light on his feet. Good player.
Iowa trying to chew away at the 6-point Huskies lead. Harding gives it up. It's a three. Kingsbury connects. Chance to tie it with a three after Washington just led by double digits. Dix falling away. Before the half, it's Sanford, a three. Couldn't give Iowa its first lead. Washington trying to add to it with 3 on the clock. Davis couldn't get it up. Now he leans in, and that's halftime.
Was on the double teams with Osobor quickly.
Osobor gets an early touch against Dembele, and Wright took so well, draws a foul.
Just a little rip through. You saw guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant really perfect that, as Osobor just saw that Dembele's arms were Kepnog or Osobor, and then throwing it right back in.
Coach Tommy Connor, who had the scout for this game, to the inbounder was, "You are going to be open
a game yet."
Turned over. Thelwell right into the hands of Osobor.
I'm not sure what Thelwell was looking at.
Kepnong running the floor, draws a double, hits it and one. Diallo dangerous with the ball in his hands. Harding went under. Now those two isolated in the posts, and Diallo rises over the top.
You can tell it's all hands on deck. Isn't it amazing, with one injury, Owen Freeman, and a lot of it is because he's had to. With almost 17 points per game not available, he's early in this second half.
Missed most of the first half with 2 personals. It's 2 fouls. Shot at Dix there. Out of the bike for Iowa. And Mulvey tears that away, but Harris strips it right back. Scramble situation. Kepnong! Oh my! But it's an offensive foul.
Him winding up like, is he going to take off? Is he going to take off?
Iowa drew a foul. 3rd on Kepnong, by the way. Harding missed, followed his own, put it back. Iowa has answered with a 7-0 run of their own. Davis off a stutter. Draws a crowd. Thought he traveled. Breidenbach puts it down. And some cheers from those. Washington has led this entire game, shooting 55% from the floor as Sanford is blocked. That was clean for Mason, but a wide open Mulvey. And they have 20 bench points, 20-6 in bench points in this game.
And it's been a bunch of different guys too.
And that goes a 3 for Davis.
And nice dime down to Breidenbach. He's hit 2 threes, making a big impact.
He had what proved to be the game winner against Penn State. Harding answers back. The Hawkeyes turn up the hustle in the half court. 5 to go for Sanford. Tap free Osobor. Harding saves the possession again. What a trip! And it ties the game.
Flying out of bounds. And then what looks like a turnover. Harding's able to track it.
And Osobor gives Washington.
Come in and just played hard. You brought it up. Kingsbury out here throwing around the back passes. It's incredible what he's been doing.
Goes from barely playing to almost having a game break. Diallo crafts his way in. Kepnong didn't hang. Well, the nice part for Iowa is they get to go head-to-head against Northwestern. Washington, if they win this game, which Sanford just made a 2-point.
Just 4 of 13 from the floor. He's got to continue to be aggressive.
Mason for 3. Can't dial up another one, and a tip back for Kepnong. I don't know if that was a wind knocked out situation for Sanford or what. Hasn't gone back to that stomach. Dix got a 3. Written all over this game. Cross, Diallo, hammer screen for Kepnong, got him free.
Really have to communicate if you're Washington.
It's Kingsbury into the corner for Sanford at the horn. He banked it in! Oh, man!
And then Sanford's coming towards the ball. So you throw it to that far side of the floor. You catch.
Impacts what's on the court right now. Saw it at both teams. Kepnall, one-on-one, just punched. That quiets the crowd after Iowa took their first lead. Still up one after the Kepnall dunk. It throws to 4.
Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. That's a tough shot that he.
The bench had outscored the starters for the Hawkeyes.
Asabor is just really a tough cover in the post.
Get the ball in his hands. Sanford carves out space. He is feeling it, Nick. That is down. Tough take for Mason.
Well, that recognizes it and takes advantage, but we'll see if Frank Kepnall on the floor for the Huskies.
Washington has only hit 1 3 in this half. See if this lineup can get him going again. It does. Non-shooters, whether it's Diallo or Iheanacho in there.
Initiate the offense all the time, but they're playing through him.
You can attack him, get him out of there for good. A rolling Mulvey gets Asabor off his feet.
Good read from Sanford instead of switch. Excellent movement from all 5 Hawkeyes. Everybody moving the ball, anticipating.
Harding probing. Sanford hits the roll man Dembele. Five and 5 for Dembele. 6 and 5 for this Iowa Hawkeyes team. Drew Thelwell, Evan Bronze, and
Large.
This is a 1-1 for Ty.
Iowa obviously wants to play through movement. They want it to be Sanford and Dix, but it's
These two stand. With Penn State going to Minnesota and winning. In the hands of Josh Dix.
oh money.
A few times you'll see Brock Harding signal slow down. And they use that pace again late in the clock, and Mulvey is incredible.
Just a
Mason finally gets free. Davis flares. Step back, Davis. Got that. A big moment with about a minute and a half to go. That one helped win them the game at Penn State. This is Dix denied. Iowa wanted a goaltend. 4 on the shot clock, Dembele. It's into Sanford again. Time to shot fake and score. Wow. Iowa by 5. Harris at 3. Rolls out. Mulvey has the rebound. That's 5 points.
Yes. You wrote it down and you did the math.
Shooters on the floor, including Davis. He goes inside. Bank shot. Sits down. Iowa is 20 points better than Norm to make it a 3-possession game with over a half minute to go. And it is. Bad results based on his effort and his play. And not turning out more.
Heck of a second half for Peyton Sanford.
Throws made in a row for Iowa. Davis a heave. It goes down. And not done yet. You didn't like that 3 going in. You will like that Sanford is a good free throw shooter. Only a few more of these opportunities left. Sanford, 1 more home game after today. As DJ Davis fires it up and banks it in. People closely watching that make. And Kingsbury runs the baseline. It's stolen. Asabor gets to his feet. Davis got to work fast. Gets up the 3. No. And a scramble at the end lands in Iowa. 78% free throw shooter. And then in the end, it's an Iowa win. They hold off Washington 85-79. And put some distance between themselves and the Huskies for that final spot in the Big Ten tournament.